So yes, students, now we'll continue with here because for previous paragraph we have completed in yesterday's class of this chapter, the rat trap seller, and now we are starting from this paragraph from which in today's class we have to start. So see, it was late in December. Darkness was already descending over the forest. This increased the danger and increased also his gloom and despair. Finally, he saw no way out and he sank down on the ground, tired to death, thinking that his last moment had come. But just as he laid his head on the ground, he heard a sound, a hard, regular thumping. There was no doubt as to what that was. He raised himself. Those are the hammer strokes from an iron mill, he thought, and there must be people nearby. He summoned all his strength, got up, and staggered in the direction of the sound. So he says it was late in December. Darkness was already descending over the forest. इसने increase कर दिया the danger and it also increased his gloom and despair. Finally, he saw no way out and he sank down on the ground. He was tired to death and he just thought कि लगता है last moment आ गया अपना तो. But जैसे ही उसने अपना head उस ground पे lay down किया ना, उसको कुछ आवाज सुनाई दी from the ground and that sound was what? A regular, hard, regular thumping sound. And there was no doubt, कोई शक नहीं था as to what that was, कि किस चीज की आवाज थी. He raised himself, उसने खुद को raise up किया, खड़ा किया. Those are the hammer strokes, वो hammer strokes हथौड़े की आवाज थी from an iron mill. एक iron mill में iron को, लोहे को beat किया जा रहा था. That particular sound, it was, he thought, there must be people nearby, आसपास लोग होने चाहिए. He summoned all his strength, उसने अपनी पूरी strength इकट्ठी की. Got up, खड़े हुए, and staggered in the direction of the sound. And he just staggered. Staggered means struggled up to walk in the direction of the sound. The Ramsu Iron Works, which are now closed down, were not so long ago. A large plant with smelter, rolling mills, and forge. In the summertime, long lines of heavily loaded barges and scows slid down the canal, which led to a large inland lake. And in the winter time, the roads near the mills were black from all the coal dust which sifted down and from the big charcoal crates. Now, Ramsu Iron Works क्या था? Which are now closed down. जो भी बिल्कुल closed down थी, were not so long ago. वो इतनी पुराने समय की बात नहीं है. एक large plant था जिसमें एक smelter था, rolling mills थी, forge था, and in the summer time, long lines थी, heavily loaded barges. Scows slid down करते थे the canal, and all these lead to what? A large inland lake. And in the winter time, जो roads थी ना near down from the जो near the mill, वो black हो जाती थी. Why? Because जो coal dust जो आती थी, it shifted down from the charcoal crates में से, बड़े बड़े charcoal crates थे, वहां से जो coal जो आती थी, पूरी coal dust वो पूरी पानी में जाती थी. And वो जो inland lake थी ना, वो बिल्कुल black होती थी winter time की, क्योंकि winter के समय में क्या होता है ना, चीज जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं बोलता है एटमॉस्फेयर में रुकी रह जाती है, because dew होता है वहां पे, है ना, frost होता है, mist होता है, dew होता है. So this can be the reason. During one of the long dark evenings just before Christmas, the master smith and his helpers sat in the dark forge near the furnace waiting for the pig iron, which had been put in the fire to be ready to put on the anvil. Every now and then, one of them got up to stir the glowing mass with a long iron bar, returning in a few moments, dripping with perspiration, though, as was the custom, he wore nothing but a long shirt and a pair of wooden shoes. Now, during one of the long dark evenings, just before the Christmas, जो master smith थे और जो उनके helper थे, they just sat in the dark forge, जो near the furnace था, waiting for the pig iron. Pig iron क्या होता है? raw iron, जिसे melt होने के लिए smelters में डाल देते हैं, जिसे fire पे रखा गया था. Now, to be ready to put on the anvil. Every now and then, one of them just got up to stir the glowing mass with the long iron bar. Now, returning in a few moments, what he did, dripping with perspiration, पसीने से भरे हुए. Why? Because इतनी हीट होती थी, वो डिंजी सेल्स जहाँ पे ये फर्नेस होती थी, जहाँ पे आयरन को मेल्ट किया जा रहा होता था with such a high temperature that within few moments जब आप वहां से रिटर्न होते थे ना, you were just dripping with perspiration. That is पसीना टपक रहा होता था. ठीक है. Now further, though as was the custom, he wore nothing but a long shirt and a pair of wooden shoes. Now though as it was a custom, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं पहना था, but he was just wearing a long shirt and pair of wooden shoes, because आप रबर पहनोगे, नहीं पहनोगे तो बहुत गर्मी होगी, रबर पहनोगे तो it's going to melt down, burn down, and only the wooden shoes can protect your feet. So the shoes wore over there were wooden. All the time there were many sounds to be heard in the forge. The big bellows groaned and the burning coal cracked. The fire boy shoveled charcoal into the maw of the furnace with a great deal of clatter. Outside roared the waterfall, and the sharp north wind whipped the rain against the brick tiled roof. So all the time क्या था? There were many sounds. बहुत सी sound थी जो हम सुन सकते थे. कहाँ पे? In the forge. ठीक है? All the time. Now big bellows जो थे, they kept on groaning and burning coal cracked. Fire boy, it shoveled charcoals into the maw of the furnace with a great deal of clatter just outside, and roared the waterfall. And a sharp north wind also whipped the rain against the brick tiled roof. Now, further what he says, it was probably on account of all this noise that the blacksmith did not notice that a man had opened the gate and entered the forge until he stood close up to the furnace. Now, it was probably on the account of all this noise कि क्या होता था, जो blacksmith थे ना, did not notice, उन्होंने notice नहीं किया that a man ने open किया है the gates and he has entered the forge until he stood close up to the furnace. Surely it was nothing unusual for a poor vagabond without any better shelter for the night to be attracted to the forge by glow of light which escaped through the sooty panes and to come in to warm themselves in front of the furnace. Now surely कुछ भी नया नहीं था, कुछ unusual नहीं था, क्योंकि जो इस तरह के आवारा घुमक्कड़ वेगाबॉन्ड्स होते हैं ना, उनके लिए एक नाइट, विंटर नाइट के लिए इससे बेटर अट्रैक्टिव प्लेस कौन सी होगी? हो सकती है कोई? नहीं होगी. जिसकी तरफ की वो अट्रैक्ट हो जाए, towards which he is attracted, जिसकी तरफ वो अट्रैक्ट हो by the glow of light जो escape होती थी through the sooty panes and to come in to warm themselves in front of the, and वो अंदर आते, वहां पे रुकते just to warm themselves in front of the fire. वो fire that was glowing in the furnace, that was burning in the furnace. Blacksmiths only glanced only casually and indifferently at the intruder. He looked the way people of indifferent his type usually did, with a long beard, dirty, ragged, and with a bunch of rat traps dangling on his chest. Now see, little description of the rat trap seller. अगर पूछ लिया जाए that how did the rat trap seller looked, तो आप थोड़ा सा यहाँ से उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन दे सकते हो. The blacksmiths जो थे, he glanced, जो blacksmith जो वहां काम कर रहे थे, जैसे ही rat trap seller अंदर आया, they just looked at him, glanced only casually and indifferently at the intruder, क्योंकि usually वहां पे ऐसे intruders आते रहते थे. He looked the way people of his type usually did, and this intruder was looking, जो usually vagabonds जैसे दिखते हैं ना, he was also looking the same. Now he says, with a long beard, बड़ी सी दाढ़ी, dirty and ragged clothes, बहुत ही dirty सा दिख रहा था वो, ugly, जैसे बहुत समय से अनबाथ हो, and he was wearing ragged clothes and with a bunch of rat traps. As he was selling rat traps था, तो एक bunch of rat traps था which was just dangling. Dangling means just we can say hanging on his chest. तो ऐसे उसने अपने एक रस्सी में उनको बांध के and अपनी उसमें neck में उनको hang कर रखा था. They were just dangling on his chest. He asked permission to stay, and the master blacksmith nodded a hearty consent without honoring him with a single word. He asked for the permission. He just said that can I stay here for the night? He asked for the permission and the master blacksmith nodded. Master blacksmith did what? He just nodded a haughty consent. Haughty consent is when he just not, उसने ना भी नहीं की, उसने बहुत खुशी से हाँ भी नहीं की. That was just a haughty consent. And without honoring him with a single word, एक single word भी नहीं बोला उन्होंने. The tramp did not say anything either. उस tramp ने, that man did not say anything either. एक शब्द भी नहीं बोला. He had not come there to talk about, only to warm himself and sleep. Why? Because वो वहां से गप्पे मार के टाइम पास करने नहीं आया वहां पे. What he has come for? To get warm and to have a sound sleep. In those days, the Ramso iron mill was owned by a very prominent iron master whose greatest ambition was to ship out good iron into the market. He watched both night and day to see that the work was done as well as possible, and at this very moment he came into the forge, one of his nightly rounds of inspection. So in those days, जो रामसू iron mill था ना, it was owned by a very prominent iron master, and whose greatest ambition was what? To ship good iron to the market. Now he just kept on watching both night and day just to see that the work was done as well as possible. वो हमेशा अपने नाइटली राउंड्स पे आते थे ये देखने की जो वर्क वो चाहते हैं वो वर्क हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, कितना हो गया कितना बाकी है. So he usually used to do all these things. Okay, so now further see. Now he watched both night and day to see that the work was done as well as possible. And at this very moment, he came into the forge on one of his nightly rounds of inspection. और इसी very moment पे he came into the forge, वो आए वहां पे one of his nightly round of inspection था ना उसके लिए. Naturally, the first चीज जो देखी he saw was the tall ragamuffin who had eased his way to close to the furnace. That steam rose from his wet rags. कि जो steam थी ना, it just rose from its wet rags. Iron master did not follow the example of blacksmith who had hardly designed to look at the stranger. He walked close up to him, looked him over very carefully, then tore off his slouch hat to get a better view of his face. Now he walked close up to him and he looked over him very carefully. उन्होंने बहुत ही carefully उसको देखा. Okay, so he, at that very moment, he came into the forge and one of the nightly rounds of inspection, and naturally the first thing he saw was the tall ragamuffin who had eased his way so close to the furnace that steam rose from his wet rags. You must have seen the steam irons. आपने steam irons देखी हैं? कपड़ा गीला होता है, या you must have seen कि कभी कोई कपड़ा बहुत गीला है, जब आप उस पे आयरन करते हो तो उसमें से स्टीम निकलती है, भाप निकलने लगती है, राइट? So he says कि ये मैन क्योंकि बाहर रेन में इतना ज्यादा गीला हो गया था, naturally the first thing he saw was, अब जब ये आए नाइटली राउंड के लिए, जब ये आयरन मास्टर जब वहां पे आए तो as soon as he entered the आयरन वर्क्स, जो उनका पूरा जो वर्कशॉप बना हुआ था उसके अंदर जब वो घूमे तो उन्होंने सबसे पहली चीज जो नोटिस की वो क्या था? टॉल रैगामफिन. Tall ragamuffin means rat trap seller को यहाँ पे mention किया ragamuffin. A man who was just looking like a muffin. He was tall and he was having rag clothes. It's known as tall ragamuffin. जो had eased his way, जो बहुत अच्छे से फैल के एकदम easily सो रहा है. So close to the furnace. Furnace के इतना close that the steam rose from his wet rags. इसके जो गीले गीले जो फटे पुराने उसके जो कपड़े हैं ना उसमें से steam निकल रही है because of the heat from the furnace. And iron master did not follow the example of the blacksmith. Now iron master वो बहुत smart थे. उन्होंने वो blacksmith के example को follow नहीं किया कि कोई आ रहा है आपसे permission मांग रहा है, आप उसको देख रहे हो नहीं देख रहे हो, कौन सो रहा है वहां पे आके कौन नहीं सो रहा है, you do not care about it. Who hardly deigned to look at the stranger, जिसने hardly ही मतलब पेन लिया हो कि वो एक stranger को देख तो ले that who is या कैसा है. But the iron master, he walked close up to him, looked him over very carefully, then tore off his slouch hat to get a better view of his face. Now he just walked close to him, looked at him very carefully, and he was covering his face with a hat, we can say. So he just tore off his slouch hat so that he should get a better view of his face. But of course, it is you, Nilsolf, he said. How do you look? Now, the Iron Master is mistaking the rat trap seller with one of his old acquaintance. उन्हें एक गलत फहमी हो रही है, उन्हें ऐसा लग रहा है कि उनका एक पुराना दोस्त उनके साथ पुराना रेजिमेंट में उनके साथ एक सोल्जर था जो उनके साथ काम करता था. He was just feeling कि कहीं ना कहीं ये वही पर्सन है whose name was Nils Olf. Now this man, this Iron Master, he is just, we can say कि ये कहीं ना कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ कर रहे हैं, पहचानने में कोई गलती कर रहे हैं. So, but of course, he says कि ये तो तुम हो Nilsolf. He said, but तुम कैसे दिख रहे हो? The man with the rat trap and never before seen the Iron Master at Ramso and did not even know what his name was. But it occurred to him that if the fine gentleman thought he was an old acquaintance, he might perhaps throw him a couple of kronors. Therefore, he did not want to undeceive him all at once. So now, the man Thana with the rat trap, he had never before seen the Iron Master. कभी नहीं देखा था उन्होंने उसको रामसो में जो उसको आयरन मास्टर मिले तो लाइफ में कभी नहीं देखा. एंड ही डिड नॉट इवन नो व्हाट हिज नेम वाज. उसे ये भी नहीं पता था उनका नाम क्या है. बट इट अकर्ड टू हिम कि ये फाइन जेंटलमैन ऐसा सोच रहा है कि मैं उसका कोई पुराना जानकार हूँ. एंड ही माइट परहैप्स ही माइट थ्रो हिम अ कपल ऑफ क्रोनोर्स. कुछ कपल ऑफ क्रोनोर्स वो उसको दे सकते हैं. देयरफॉर ही डिड नॉट वांट, तो वो नहीं चाहते थे जस्ट टू अनडिसीव हिम ऑल एट वंस. वो खुद को अनडिसीव नहीं करना चाहते थे ऑल एट वंस. ही वांटेड टू कैरी ऑन फर्दर विद दिस. यस, गॉड नोस थिंग्स हैव गॉन डाउनहिल विद मी. ही सेज यस, भगवान जानते हैं कि चीजें मेरे साथ कुछ बहुत गलत हुई है. सो ही जस्ट started acting like कि हाँ जो तुम मुझे पहचान रहे हो ना, you are taking me as Nilsolf, तो yes I am Nilsolf. वो ऐसे रिएक्ट करने लगे. So he says that yes, चीजें मेरे साथ वक्त ने बहुत बुरी चोट की है and I have suffered a lot and I am struggling a lot right now. तो इस तरह से he said all these things. You should not have resigned from the regiment, said the Iron Master. Now Iron Master कहते तुम्हें रेजिमेंट से रिजाइन नहीं करना चाहिए था. That was the mistake. यही गलती थी. If only I had still been in the service at this time, it never would have happened. And she says yes, if only अगर मैं अभी तक उसी अपनी सर्विस में होता ना at the time, तो मेरे साथ it would never have happened. ये जो हुआ है ना कभी नहीं हुआ होता. Well, now of course you will come home with me. He says, well, now of course तुम मेरे साथ घर चलो. To go along up to the manor house and be received by the owner like an old regimental comrade. That, however, did not please the tramp. Now, manor house तक इनके साथ जाना and be received just like a regimental companion, comrade means साथी, ठीक है, companion की तरह by the owner of the house. तो ये however उसने बोला it's not going to please her. However ये उसको ट्रैम्प को इसने किसी भी लेवल पे इस चीज ने प्लीज नहीं किया, बिकॉज उसको ये तो रियलाइजेशन था कि एक लालच के चक्कर में रास्ता भटक के यहाँ तक फंस गया हूँ मैं. सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू दिस मिस्टेक अगेन. अब मैं इनके घर तक जाना तो वो तो दोबारा एक रैट ट्रैप में फंसने वाली बात होगी. सो वंस अगेन द लाइफ इज ऑफरिंग मी अ bait and if I gets attracted towards this bait and अगर मैं इस bait के चक्कर में फंस गया, the things are going to be very difficult for me. Okay, so okay students, so this is all for today's class. ठीक है, तो आप इतना रीड करके रखेंगे. If there are any doubts we will clear it up. And now we'll meeting in our next class and we'll continue with the chapter. Till then, just take care of yourself. Okay? Bye-bye.